As deadly wildfires raged across Southern California in January, a Los Angeles city official lamented to the council how they were forced to listen to hateful, vulgar language from certain members of the public. He thanked the audience for enduring a tirade in which one man shouted "Burn, Palisades, burn," and hurled racial slurs at council members. This was not an isolated incident. A small group has repeatedly attended meetings, using slurs and crude language to rant about homelessness, mask mandates, and the upcoming Olympics. Frustrated, the council passed a motion in late July banning the use of two of the most offensive slurs during meetings, citing their repeated use and disruptive nature. Officials pointed to the U.S. Supreme Court's 1942 ruling in Chaplinsky v. New Hampshire, which held that certain fighting words are not protected under the First Amendment. The rule warns offenders once before cutting off their time or removing them. It carries no criminal or financial penalties. First Amendment advocates strongly objected. The Foundation for Individual Rights and Expression argued in a letter that the measure is unconstitutional and that less restrictive solutions exist. The First Amendment Coalition expressed sympathy for the council's concerns but warned that such bans risk broader censorship and legal challenges. Critics argued that the best remedy is to punish disruptions, not restrict speech. Council leaders defended the move as a narrowly focused rule meant to preserve decorum and ensure public participation without intimidation. They said the slurs had repeatedly provoked near-physical altercations and discouraged attendance. Still, some individuals have openly defied the new rule, daring the council to sue or remove them. Past incidents show the city has faced costly legal battles over free speech restrictions, including a 2014 settlement with a man ejected for wearing offensive attire. Neighborhood councils have also urged the city to take action, reporting that such language drives away community members and derails productive dialogue. They described some attendees as engaging in disruptions for sport, undermining transparency and genuine civic engagement. Free speech advocates, however, insist that the First Amendment exists to protect even deeply offensive speech. They warn that allowing the government to decide which words are forbidden risks expanding censorship far beyond its original intent. The ACLU has long defended speech it strongly opposes, including that of hate groups, arguing that the same protections must apply to all viewpoints. City officials maintain the measure is about access and safety, not suppressing ideas. They liken council chambers to courtrooms or school board meetings, where reasonable rules govern conduct. Their goal, they say, is to allow every resident to speak and be heard without fear of verbal abuse, while still protecting the ability to conduct public business.